Hi everyone, this is Andrew Wicklund with PRC Software. Hey, today I'm going to go through and do a quick demo and show you how quick and easy our cost risk analysis tool is. So we have a cost Monte Carlo tool. A lot of times people struggle with like the Excel add-in ones where you have to write formulas and do all sorts of stuff. I want to show you how quick and easy ours is to use. So what I've done, I've got a cost estimate. It's just a short one, but it's in Microsoft Excel, so you can see I've got it based on my template here. I have all my distributions set to triangular, but I could change those to different distribution types in here. So within there, I've got my planned cost, and then I've got a minimum, likely, and maximum cost. If you had something like a uniform distribution, you'd only have a min and a max, and then we have two fields, one for correlation and one for risk groups. That's just in case you want to do a grouping strategy. So the bigger your estimate is, the more you might want to group stuff. But if you're doing a summary roll-up of the estimate, you probably go line by line, and that's the easiest. And then I've got a little risk register that I've got here in Excel too. And this is, I've got a pandemic risk, some tariff risks, global supply chain, construction quality. On each one of these, we have whether it's a threat or an opportunity, and that's a drop down, and then your probability, and then once again your range. So I'm going to change this from a trigen. Let's change that back to, okay, we'll leave that how it is right there. So from what I've got there, I'm going to close those two sheets. Within our cost risk analysis tool, you have three different options. One is for simple uncertainty, where you're putting a range across the lump sum cost. You put your range across it, and it's job done. We have a second method where you put the range across the quantities and across the rates. And then we have one where you can do multiple resources, directs, indirects, or whatever. Watch how easy this is, though. I'm going to lock this into my simple uncertainty. And then I'm going to choose this file that I loaded up. So let's go in here. We're going to take this estimate. We're going to load the file. It maps everything out up, and I'm going to hit import. Says successful. I go to my cost estimate. Everything here is in the system. Now, once it's in the system, I can group it by WBS or do whatever. But you'll see I've got my plan costs, and then I've got my ranges in here. And it brought in the my correlation and my risk groups if I wanted to do some kind of grouping strategy. Now I'm going to go to my risk register, and I'm going to import as well. I'll load this guy up. Maps everything up. I said I wanted to change this trigen. I have one as trigen distribution. I'm going to change that to uniform. So it's going to come in as a uniform distribution. Anyway, there's it's real quick mapping. Now you can see once it's in here, now I want to change this one that I put to uniform to triangular. No problem. I just hit a button. It's in there. You don't have to import from Excel, but a lot of times estimators have their data in Excel, so it's real quick and easy to do it. Now, from here, I've got all my data in to do an analysis. So if I click the dashboard button, after a couple seconds, you're going to get a full Monte Carlo of everything that we put into our uncertainty for our estimate, and everything that we put into the risk register as well. So it's now it's visualizing the reports. It's going to bring them up on screen at the end of this, and then as soon as that's done, now I'm looking at this, and let's say we're going to look at a probability 50 today. So here's my P50. So I've got a P50. You can see the starburst on here. It's an $11 million estimate. When I look at the overall uncertainty, or the overall results, it's about 12 million. All I have to do is hit this double check mark button and hit the Microsoft Word button. And what it's going to do, and you'll see, I've got multiple charts down here. I've got my tornado charts. We can isolate the data to whether it's a P50, P100, whatever probability value you want. But at one click of a button, I'm going to hit this Microsoft Word button. while it's doing that, let's click Excel. And for good measure, we'll hit PowerPoint as well. So, here we go. Now it's giving me a fully written narrative report. It's highlighted by P50. So you can see, and I'm going to scroll down here, you'll see when we can see these two curves side by side. It's broken out. So here's my budget, 11 million. When I get to a P50, $50,000 of the uncertainty is driven by, or of the answer is driven by my uncertainty ranges. It shows that 1.8 million is because of the risk events. So now I know the risk events are doing a lot more damage than the uncertainty. Here's my total contingency of almost 1.9 million. Now you've got your tornado charts down below here as well. So we've got some that do your standard correlation. Then we've got some where we normalize the data and kind of convert that into to dollars or pounds or euros or whatever your currency is. So it's basically this demo was probably about 4 minutes of me talking and 2 minutes of me actually just dumping the data in and getting the report out. It's that quick and easy. Any estimator can use this tool. It's so fast. It's so easy. So that was it for the demo. Like I said, it'll take the data out to Excel and PowerPoint as well. Fully written reports, so you're good to go. Anyway, that's all for my demo today. Thanks, guys.